think let's get to Outlaw Star. Since you picked this, Chrono, get a synopsis.
I can't give a synopsis. It's an android chick. It's 3 bullets. They got a gun. The shit go
All
hard.
right,
That's
all
my
right, all right. The Outlaw Star is basically the story of Gene Star. What's his last name?
Gene Howard.
Starwind. Gene
Yeah.
Starwind and his ragtag group of merry band of misfits that he meets along the way is his best friend Jim, and then they meet someone named what's her name? The chick that died like within the first 3 episodes. What's her
Kylie.
name?
Hilda.
Hilda. Yeah, it was Hilda. Hilda.
Yeah, I missed you.
They they go around. It's basically it's anime Guardians of the Galaxy for people who have want to connect it to something. It reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy. It came out in the '90s, so the art style is something reminiscent of Yu Yu Hakusho. Um, the dub is actually pretty decent for, especially for the time it came out, because there was some terrible dubs that came out back in that day. The I've never actually watched that in sub, but I imagine it's better hearing it in sub, especially given the times. Gene is a pretty good protagonist. He's something akin to if you ever seen Trigun. He reminds me a lot of Vash the Stampede from Trigun, the plucky guy with a gun who's always seemed to get his way out of problems. Kind of reminds me of Spike Spiegel too. All three of those shows have the same type of feel. This one is just a little bit more space heavy, and a little bit more emphasis on the actual spaceship itself. But anybody want to touch that? Moxie?
So I'm glad you said my name first because I'm going to admit to you guys, despite what you, despite the cursing out I'm about to get, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I went on
Oh,
Hulu.
God.
I went on Hulu today to check it out, and when I went on Hulu, I pressed play on the episode, and I saw that it was. I had subtitles. I didn't have a dub on mine. I only had subtitles, and I was just too busy at the time to be able to sit and watch it. So I will say, you put me in jail, weeb jail or whatever. But no,
That's a classic too. Rabbit.
Oh man, I'm all fucking muted and shit. I
every week.
I do it because I have my daughter and now I have my grandpa, my brother over here. So I'm just trying not to have it be loud. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoyed it. I really like the animation for the old school. The storyline is pretty. It's pretty cool for right now. I'm a little confused, but I usually am during anime, or in general, for that matter. So it'll take me a while to like get like the storyline down. But other than that, like I like the character development. I do. It's just it's a good anime. It's a good anime. I like it.
I like to call it prototype Cowboy Bebop in a sense. It's
Pretty
like
much.
not Cowboy Bebop, but it's like right before. Like if it was a prequel to Cowboy Bebop, it would be Outlaw Star. My favorite character has always been Gene. That's like one of my favorite anime characters of all time. Dude's a thought. He literally a thought, except for when it comes to Melfina.
You said you thought.
If you keep watching it, like you said, it's one of those. When I watched it, I was like, I didn't know this was that slow to get started when I first watched it as a kid. It's actually like a lot of stuff come back tenfold towards the end. Like, I don't want to get too into the story. Like, I can't remember in the first 5 episodes, do they talk about the bullets?
Nope.
No.
Because I'm
So,
like episode 9 or 10, and I have no idea.
Yeah,
what you're
it's
talking
like it's slow to get started. It's not really slow because you.
about. It's not as bad as the Fate Nate's whatever.
Yeah, it's like it takes you
Yeah,
like,
Fate Night Sky was.
episode 3 or 4. It's like okay, it's picking up. You got to get to like episode 9 when they start talking about basically Gene has it's a y'all. I'm trying to remember this.
We talking about his dad and his PTSD about what happened. Yeah, they talked about that.
Yeah, they talked about that. He shows off his bullet case, and it's 3 bullets. I think it's 6, 13, 27. If he was to ever shoot all three of them off, he was going to die. No questions asked. And basically, every time he shoots from one of those, it drains his life away. So it gets into that. I like how they use Melfina kind of to control the ship and shit. Jim is funny as hell. I mean, Gene is funny as hell. I don't even think y'all got to the cat girl, the one that can turn into tiger.
The Kataro that they kept saying over and over and over fucking again. Mm-hmm. I got tired of hearing that.
That shit is funny. And then you got the samurai where Gene fighter, a stripper. She's like, I disgraced my family. I disgraced my family. He's like, man, if you don't get on this shit, crap. Like, I love that anime, yo. I don't care what nobody says.
A lot of people need to realize when you get with older anime, 9 times out of 10, unless it's like something extremely shonen, it's going to be a slow burn. Like Code, Case Closed is a slow burn. Yu Yu Hakusho, like he gets his powers literally. He don't start like fighting people till like what, episode 6. Like a lot of the older episodes, a lot of the older anime are slow burn. So you put them on in the background because they were created during a time where they had to get you to watch week by week and cliffhangers and stuff like that because it was just a different time back then. Outlaw Star is one of those, but it's good. I was watching it while I was at work 2-3 days ago, and I was able to get through to like episode 7 or 8. It's like popcorn or something. Like you eat one and you keep wanting to watch, and you keep wanting to watch, and you keep wanting to watch. I recommend it.
I think that's why I like Outlaw Star all these years, because you would think you'd be like, I ain't gonna watch this, and you watch one more episode, you're like, okay, this is getting a little bit more interesting. I still ain't gonna watch it. And by the time you get to like the 7th, 8th, when they really kicks in, you like, oh shit, it's kind of like Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop was like that, where the first episode you was like, like you just like Spike. You like, I don't know what I like about him. By the time you got to like the 8th or 9th episode, you was hooked.
Right.
By the time old girl woke up on her awakening, and she was in a world she had never seen before and was freaking out, that's when you really started watching, because you want to know where she was from.
Right.
Like, how did she get to this world and stuff? So,
okay. I would recommend. Nappy would recommend. Rabbit, you recommend it?
Yep. Definitely, especially if you like old school anime art, which I do. That's a big reason why I liked it.
Okay, it's your turn next, Rabbit. So, did you know what are we watching next week?
I think it's called Hellcat or Black Cat.
Black Cat. I read the manga that back in the day. Is that on? Is that on Netflix?
No, it's on Funimation.
I could have sworn Black Cat was on Netflix.
I don't have Funimation. I gotta use the alleged site.
Hold on.
I gotta use the alleged site.
Hold on. Let's Google this real quick. Black Cat.
Kylie.
Anime. We can get outros out while I'm doing this. Moxie.
Thank you once again for tuning in this week with us. I hope you guys had a good time. As always, follow us on all of our other social media and other platforms that we be repping and presenting. Follow me on PlayStation at MIAH_LANAN. Again, MIAH_LANAE. It's pretty much just my LNA with an underscore in the middle of it. Follow me on my social medias. Follow me on all of my other platforms. And yeah, once again, thank you guys for tuning in, guys and gals and nuns and everybody.
It's on Amazon and Hulu as well.
Okay, I got both of those, so we can do that.
Bunny Boy.
Yo, it's your boy, Rabbit, aka DJ Carrot Sticks, aka Mr. Fluffy Butt. We appreciate y'all coming in here, listen to us talk about whatever we have on our mind. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. Deuces.
Cornell.
I hate you all, but thank you for listening. I ain't got nothing to say. Hey, if you want to debate or you have something to say, you can either leave a comment on the Facebook group. You can leave a comment on the YouTube channel, NerdBois Podcast, or you can come over to the Nappy Head Millie and leave a comment and tell me how much y'all hate everything I said earlier, because I know I'm going to get some backlash for that, even though I meant good intent.
All right. AK here from the Nerd Boys Podcast. We'll be back next week with Black Cat. This is episode 55, and we out. Peace.
Salud.
Deuces.